At the Farmer's Dog, we don't think that's long enough.
Hello, Teaquilters. Today is Wednesday, April 2nd, 2025. It is 7 p.m. Central Time, Central Standard Time, and we are here for 1 hour live chat. And I am just waiting for people to get notifications and come into the chat room. So while I'm waiting on that, I just have some scrap pieces that I am sewing together. I was cutting some pieces out, and these were the pieces that were too small to cut into the shapes that I wanted. So I'm just sewing them together randomly while I wait. I've been in here about, I don't know, 10 minutes or so. So I've just been sewing a few of these. I don't have a plan for the scraps. Well, I figure they can always go to make like an embroidered bag or something that is pieced instead of using one piece of fabric. So that's why I'm piecing them all together. I figure I can either use it that way or as a string crumb quilt, so it doesn't matter. And some of them was just very shy of not making the cut. So we're just giving people a chance to come in. I don't have a whole lot on my agenda, so if you all don't have a lot of questions, I may come back to sewing more of these scraps once we get started, but we shall see. I'm trying to mix up the fabric so I'm not putting the same fabric together all the time. And I like using some of the skinny ones so that I get a little bit of an accent. Pieces of fabric that I would normally throw away, I'm able to use here. So I like that too. Just put a little accent in the piece when I do it. I don't know what I'm doing with them yet, but it's going to be something machine embroidered in the future. Not anytime soon. So I'm just wasting some time until the numbers get up a little bit. Not really wasting time, I'm utilizing my time. Whoops, I had a little small piece. Tried to get away. All right. So let me go ahead and start reading some of the chat. Let's see. Sue GSD, she's going to become my stressor. She says 84 is the magic number of days until retreat 2025. Have a blessed day and be safe from the storms. Yes, it's raining and storming and doing all kinds of stuff here in St. Louis. Vivian Calvy's here. Melody Kiefer. Janice Miller. Dee Branson saying both of their rents are paid. If you don't know what that means, it means that they've already hit that thumbs up button. If you haven't, go out and hit the thumbs up button while I'm doing shout outs. I'll be right here waiting for you. Thank you. Zandra Odom is here. Michelle the Quilter. Don Cunningham. Suzette Peterkin Denton. mailed your package today. Hopefully you got your tracking number. You know, sometimes I have issues with stuff not going out. Hi, Anita Scott. Welcome to the chat, girl. Hi, Remo. She says thumbs up, show your love and support. Also, if you haven't already, subscribe to this channel. That way you can comment in the chat box and join us over on Facebook at Teaquilts LLC. Make sure that you answer the 4 questions so that you can gain admission. If you don't answer the 4 questions, you will not be admitted, just so you know why you weren't admitted. Trying to keep the spammers out. Just ask a couple questions, mostly related to, some of them related to quilt making, so I can know whether or not they're a quilter or not. I do ask that you not use 9-patch as a quilting blocker term, because most people that use that, I don't approve them, because that's like the first and most popular quilt block. So I don't really use that. So put something else. Hey, Bonita Nance and Brenda Foley, Kevin the Quilter, Lana Dean, Carissa Renninger, Janet McCarroll, Ray Mahone. I'm hoping we have no damage. Kevin says, if you haven't heard, 300 is the new goal for the Teaquilts LLC charity pillowcase drive. We can do it, and we will. Thanks to all who have donated and those who are going to. And Darcy says she had sent, I can't remember if it was another 12 pillowcases, and I never received them. And she mistakenly went to UPS and mailed to my post office box. You do not want to use FedEx or UPS to mail to a post office box. Matter of fact, they're supposed to tell you that they don't mail to P.O. boxes. And apparently they must have delivered after hours when the post office was closed. And we have no recognition of that package or where it is. So be careful. Make sure that you're mailing your pillowcases via the post office. If that's not feasible, then contact me. We'll try to figure something else out. But yeah, make sure that you're not using FedEx or UPS. She said something was going on and she had to go to UPS for some reason. I don't know what the whole story is behind that, because she had mailed 2 previous boxes and they came through just fine. So just be careful, guys. Sheila Willis is here. Francis Jackson, Iris Cell Lady, your package went in the mail today. Jason Lewis made it to a chat. What in the world? OMG. Trying to make sure that I get everybody. Says my town was hit in the early morning, 5 miles from us in Oklahoma. Oh my gosh. It's, you know, rain and thunderstorms, hurricanes, all that stuff. It's just so dramatic, the damage that it leaves behind. I saw some damage on a YouTube video that had went through a town, was tearing everything up off the road. Everything, the road was still there, but everything else was down. Okay. It was horrible. Just to create a space. Your pattern came in. I haven't mailed it yet. I haven't sent an invoice either. I think I thought I sent an email, but it probably didn't go through. I can't remember if you put your address in there, but if you want to pay via Zelle, Venmo, or Cash App, my Venmo and Cash App is Teaquilts, TEA Quilts with an S, and then my Zelle is Teaquilts at teaquilts.com, an email address, teaquilts at teaquilts.com. And then I can get that in the mail to you. I just wanted to show it on the live. So, hey, Phyllis again. Joyce Sterling is here. And there was another Joyce Jordan. I billed you via PayPal for a book. I think that's the only person who only ordered a book, who order has not gone out yet. Everybody else order except for the pad. I'm talking about for the book. I'm talking about for the Ultimate Binding book, which I have here. All of those orders have gone out. I'll just show it during the haul. And I'm waiting. If you ordered a book and a t-shirt and something else, then I'm waiting for the something else to arrive, like the t-shirts. They're not here yet, but I do have your invoices printed and they're ready to go when it's time for me to send them. So I do have that. So she did get the tracking. Good. Because sometimes my email works and sometimes it don't. Let's see. I haven't, I'm finna butcher your name. Danerica Johnson says, good evening, Rinse Paid. Did you get my package? I haven't gotten any packages since last Wednesday. That's the last time I had any packages. I always check on Saturday and Wednesday, but this week, since I've been mailing, I have been checking every day. So check your tracking numbers. If you send a package and I haven't gotten it, check your tracking number so you can see the UPS. When you contact them, if it says it's been delivered, when you contact them, they have a thing where they take a scan of the package in the place where they left it. So therefore, they should be able to tell you exactly where your package was left. So if it was left, say, on the neighbor's door, then you will see that it's the neighbor's porch. If you're delivering to a P.O. box, it should be showing that it was delivered to the P.O. box. And we have not picked up or had any packages since last Wednesday. So just want to keep everybody on track because I've checked every day this week because I've been mailing packages. Normally I make sure I check every Wednesday and Saturday. And Jason talking about, I guess it takes a tornado watch to keep him at home. He's a mess. Yeah. Talking about why Miss T got to look so cute and yellow tonight. I just did not feel like taking my hair down. I had it down yesterday. And then when they say rain of any kind, the humidity is so bad, I do not take my hair down. So I think, yeah, I might wash it tomorrow instead of taking it down. I'll be putting it back up. So I think we're going to go into a heavy raining season. We've had a lot of rain lately, and I'm hoping that we don't flood with all this rain. Oh, okay. So this is Betty Ward. She says it's coming in under her daughter's name. She must have used your computer to log into YouTube, and you're going to have to log out of her name and then come back in under your name, Betty. That's what happens. Sometimes if somebody uses your desktop or your phone, and then if they go to a site, it has their information. So hopefully you remember it. If not, I think they can send it to you in an email. You just have to verify it's you. They'll give you a code. Janet says, Miss T, what does your shirt say looks good on you? Can't read that? I can see it in the camera. It's an optical illusion. Joy Creations is saying hello to everybody. Claudette Hall. Joy Creations also reminding you all to hit that thumbs up button. So thank you. And Leetta Bryant is in here as well. So that's cool. So we got birthday shout outs. I've got that coming up. We'll give people a minute to get in here. Just don't want to call somebody's name. I haven't seen a couple of people. I haven't seen many of them on the list. So just want to make sure that people are in here. Yes, Janet, says bingo. It's like instead of keeping the letters B, it's everything in between the letters. So it's like the reverse of optical illusion. So instead of having the B, you've got the parts you would normally take out of the B. And then this is the space that would be in between the B and the I. So it's like I said, it's an optical illusion. So yeah. T-shirt orders are still being processing. I ordered Teaquilts Retreat 2024 shirts because I had people that wanted the purple with teal shirts, so I ordered some of those. And then I also ordered the Teaquilt Scrap Quilting Club shirts, and I ordered some of those. I will have extra shirts. So if you didn't get a shirt, you may not be able to get the Scrap Club shirt in the color that you originally want. But once I get out everybody's shirts that ordered, and hopefully I ordered everybody's shirt because I kept getting orders and kept going in and changing. So hopefully I didn't miss somebody's shirt. Because I wasn't about to do it a second time. I had done it a second time and then still had more to add. And then I got confused and I go, okay, I'm done. It was a team too much. And so I didn't do it a third time. So, but yeah. So I'm hoping everybody order is right. They had an estimated arrival date of April 10th. So they should be getting shipped any day now. I ordered them last Thursday, so it's been almost a week. Because when I ordered like early morning hours. Because if I'm going to do that type of stuff, I try to do it at that time so I don't get too confused. And then I had some people emailing me like later, like Thursday afternoon and evenings, want to add shirts. So if you're one of those people that did that, I don't know if I wrote all the names down. But definitely when I get the regular shirt orders sorted and make sure that I have everybody accounted for, I'll put a post or something up letting you know what shirts I have and what colors and sizes. So that way you'll know what I have, and then it'll be first come, first serve on that. Trying to see if there was anything else in here. I've been still working on Teaquilts Retreat. I have not worked on the 8 name badges that I need to do. When it started, a whole nother something to do. So I got that all figured out and done. Let's do the haul that I did get. I got just stuff sitting here from orders that I got for people. And the one thing that I do have is I went into the program and I was going to order like 6 of these books because I needed 6 to fill orders. And then they only had 10 in stock again. So I went and ordered all 10. So if somebody is wanting the Borders Ultimate Finishing Guide, where you got, talks about batting, backings, what else? Binding and 100 plus quilt borders that you can put on your quilt. So I do have some extra of these. I have at least 2 people that ordered a book with t-shirts. Your books have been put aside, so you don't have to worry about it. I almost need to write my name in my book so I don't mistakenly sell my book. Yeah, I probably won't even know it. I'll put my name up here. Yeah, hopefully I'll won't get rid of my own book. But if you're interested in this, then just let me know. And then I can mail these. I now have them. And then the ones that don't sell, I might end up using as door prizes or something else later down the road. They might be on my website. I'm not sure. We'll see. So that's done. That was the first thing on the list. The next thing is the Prairie Home. I kept people's stuff so that I could show you all what I ordered, give you a small haul. Lori Holt is currently working on this as a sew-along. Jason and I had ordered books and then had to order one more book. So I like her books. I like that they are spiral and that when you open them, they lay flat. I do like that. Her books are expensive. Like her books are, I just want you to see the lay flatness. Her books are very expensive. This book retails for 40 bucks. But again, she does, I like, because everything is colorful in her books. It's not just black and white. Details are there. And then again, the spiral binding, I like that as well. I actually like the size too because it's bigger than other books. So you got nice page size, you know. Very nice. I'm not going to show you any pages because it's a copyright book. Lana, I said your name, Lana Dean. I got you, girl. Minnie Doula is here. Don says, love your shirt. Thank you. Darcy is here. She says she was cutting fabric. Girl, I know. How much is the book? The book is $24.95 and it includes shipping. I don't make but a few bucks on it because shipping is like $6 to $8 depending on where you're located in the USA. So I really don't make but a few dollars on it by the time I get through with envelopes and labels and things like that. So Sue says Lori Ho has a tremendous amount of content in her books. And Jason says they have tons of patterns in them too. And then the Lori Holt book, I don't know which book. The Ultimate Finishing Guide is $24.95. Lori Holt's book is $39.95. So $25 and $40 for the other one. So just to keep it real simple. Janet says she has that book and it's great. Hey, Claudette Bettis. And Don has that book. Don says prices are getting higher and higher. Yeah, but on her book is wider. So it's more stuff on the page. It's colorful, more colorful than any other quilt book I've seen. And also it's spiraled bound. So that's adding some cost to it too. So if your books normally cost $25, I could see her asking an additional $15 for the spiral binding, the wider book. And it's a very thick book too. Let me show it to you. She's got nice paper. So, like I said, it's just very colorful. You got to work really hard just to find black, you know? The black text, it's just hardly, it's black text in here, but it's like some of it is highlighted. It's far in between. It's giving you the instructions, but when I look at her book, I just don't see black first. I see all the color. And that costs money. Again, her book is wider than the average books. Let me show you this book that's $25. So she's got a wider book to accommodate for the spiral bound, but it goes all the way, the color is all the way into that spiral bound. Let me look at her instruction pages. And they are like less than 1/4 of an inch from the spiral bound where the text starts. I'm going to show you just this page here, because I'm not going to show you any instruction pages. But it's just a colorful book. And then let's talk about the size. The sizes of it. So you can see the ultimate guide for quilting is right here. And Lori Holt's is way thicker. So I feel like you've got a lot of information in for the book. And I can turn it this way so you can see it from the spine. Yeah. It's a thicker book. So I feel like for her, I'm not saying all books, but I'm saying for her, I can see the $40 price for the book. So I don't have a problem with that. She gives you what you're paying for, if I could say that. And I don't, and I'm real honest about things. And I haven't even read the book, just opened it up and looked at it. And it's like, it's a lot in here. And I do have some of her other books, so I have seen those. Okay, see, Joy says she's going to send Zelle. So I don't have more of this Lori Hope book in stock, but if people want those, I can definitely order those as well. I will make a quilt from that book in about 18 to 20 years. Right, we all these things we gonna do. Okay, Teaquilters, it's me. You think I could let Miss T and Jason get that Lori Hope book without me getting one too? And it's funny because Jason showed it to me and I go, oh, I like it. I want to get me one too. And then Kevin come up. Totally, we haven't even discussed this because I gave Jason his stuff at a retreat. So Kevin wasn't there. So he didn't know that we had the books. And so Kevin come back and ordered a book. He said, can you order this book? I said, yeah, because Jason and I already ordered it. He go, well, can you order another one? I'm like, yeah, I can. He didn't know we already had it, but apparently she's doing a current sew along with it. And I don't watch her channel. Some things I like how she teaches. Other things I don't. You got to remember that when people have a book, a fabric line, and tools, that they're going to go to show you those things that they're selling. And that's not the way that I do mine. And so I don't watch her channel because I can look at a picture and make a block for the most part. So I don't need her. I made this evening star block this way. I can just make my own evening star. So I don't really watch her channel. So I didn't know it was a current sew along of hers. And Minnie is asking, are you taking orders for Laura Holt? I can order books if people want them. Just send me an email. Teaquilts@teaquilts.com would be great. Thank you, Kevin. He's already put it in there. And so next time I order, I will order them. If I get enough Lori Holt books, it only takes $200 to order. So if I get enough Lori Hope books, then we can get them back quicker. But it just depends on how many people want them. Patsy Johnson is here. Welcome, welcome. Dawn says Fat Quarter Shop publishes her books under Isso Emma, named for her daughter. Jason Lewis says, when are you ready to pay for those orders? Just send me the Cash App to JLo. Miss Joy says, are you selling the book? Again, I can sell the book. I don't, just send me an email. That way I can bill you via PayPal so you can get the price. But you don't have to pay that way if that's not how you want to pay. But at least they'll send you an invoice letting you know that the book is there for you. And we just go from there. And then that way, anybody who's mailing email address I don't have, then it will get it to me. And also, if you're not going to pay via PayPal, you might want to add your mailing address to it as well. So that's, I think it's Minnie and Miss Joyce wants the book. I can get that. And she says, I'm a new quilter. I need and I need a book. Don't we all? Even the old ones need a book, girl. Elena Joyner says, I have the Lori book and know which quilt I want to do. So that's cool. So yeah. So the Lori Hope book is $39.95. I try to send things with free shipping. I haven't shipped one of those to see if it's going to cost more than the $8. Like, you know, I try to make that my maximum that I'm paying shipping on. But I'll try to see what I can do. See if I can send it to you free shipping. What I'll do is I'll take Kevin's book and put it on my scale and weigh it and see how much it costs to go to California is one of my worst places. And then North Carolina is the highest. Those are my two highest ship to points. Other than like Hawaii. We don't even want to talk about that one. Okay, so y'all send me an email, and then if I get enough, I can get them ordered. So give me a week, because what I'll do is I'll mention it Saturday and then again next Wednesday, and then I'll place the order next Thursday, and hopefully we'll have enough books that I can do that $200 order without me having to add extra stuff. And Kevin's in caps screaming at y'all. Teaquilters, if you would like to order a book, please email what you want to Miss T at teaquilts.com. And then again, I'll send you a PayPal invoice, but also put your mailing address inside the email just in case you decide you want to pay via CashApp, Venmo, or Zelle, because that information is listed in the notes section of your PayPal invoice. So it just helps to keep track of where I'm going to send this to if you're not paying on PayPal. And thank you, Jason's helping out too. Rhonda Barlow is here. Hey, Rhonda, welcome, welcome. Quilts by Carmel is here. Welcome, Joe. And Jason, he must have read it. I haven't even read mine, but he says, it really is a great book. You will enjoy it. And Miss Joy says, I live in California. Yeah, honey. But it's because of where I'm located, too. Like, from the Midwest to California, it's some kind of crazy route that stuff takes to get there. It is the weirdest thing. When I use the post office, I don't think it's as bad with UPS, but it's with the post office that it gets real crazy. Deborah Sims Brown is here. Your order is on hold waiting for your t-shirt. Jason talking about OMD. Did I just hear that Miss T is going to do a Lori Holt sew along? No, you did not hear that. We just got books. Thank you. Sue is putting the email out there as well. T. Roberts, welcome, welcome. T. Nonyi. And that's it for the chat. Other things that I ordered, something that I got for a retreat. I'm not going to show that or talk about that. And then I had some people order the smart light. Remember I ordered this light? I think I can open this box. I kind of know these people, been knowing them for years, so I don't think they are mine. Because mine is not in here. It's out in my car. they saw mine at Retreat and at Scrap Club. And they were kind of eyeballing my iron. So it gives you, what this lamp is, first of all, is a daylight. And it's a very small desk print. And then you can move the light wherever you want because it's a rechargeable USB to USB-C, I think. I'm not going to open this part. Let me feel it. Yeah, USB to USB-C charging. And so once you charge your light, it'll work about 6 hours. So if whenever you get up to go to the restroom or anything like that, if you remember to cut your light off, then it'll last longer as far as the number of hours you're in the room when you go to lunch and things like that. I'm going to go ahead and open this. I may never get it back because that's how stuff happens. You know, you can get stuff out, but you can't get it back in because that's how it works. But it has instructions in there, which you don't need. Us quilters know how to use a light. We don't need that. But so like I like it because it has a very small desk print. And I'm hoping that they got some power in here. Now on the back, you can see where you plug it in for power. And then on the front, it's got this little bar thing. And so it's when I press the bar, it's saying it's got two. When I first pressed it, it was telling me how much power it has. So it came charged halfway. So you should charge it all the way. But every time you touch the bar, I'm trying to see it myself. Let me look in the camera. And then it gets 1, 2, 3, and then off. 1, 2, 3, and then off. And I got all these lights in here, so you're not going to be able to see it. But they're not cheap though. I will tell you that. But it shows up a lot. You can see how much light is in this room. But it's great light when you just need a small print and you want to put something directly behind or right in front. A lot of people, I see it, they have it right here kind of angled down. So I like it because of the small footprint. So I'm going to cut this off and then cut these lights back on. I have to make sure I pull the right one. So you can see the difference that a daylight makes when you cut off your other, especially the task light. I have to cut off the overhead because I'm recording. But just a nice task light is nice. Let me see what this costs. Let me put this back in the box first. It's got a little plastic thing that it sits in to keep it from bouncing in the box. So I have to make sure I get that back in right. I tore the top of the box a little bit, but that's okay. Like I said, I know who this one is going to. I ordered a couple of these. I know who both of these are going to, and they want mine. So, all right. So that's that. Price for this iron retail is $79. And I think I was selling them for 60 bucks. I can't remember. Let me see. I have to get the calculation out. Let's see. I don't want to tell you the wrong price. So it's $63 with the shipping, and then that's 20% off the price. I wanted to make sure. 63, what was it? I closed it up. 63.19. Yeah, 63.19 and includes the shipping. So that's what that is. I also ordered something different. Kevin and I were out shop hopping in Illinois, and Kevin noticed it actually was that they had fabric that had been dry iron, pressed, I think regular starch, or like, what is the starch? The purple lavender stuff, you know. And then they had Terial Magic. And so they did not have in stock any of the small Terial Magic, so I could test it out. So I ended up buying a large gallon size of Terial Magic so that I could try it out. Okay. So I have it right here. It's always cheaper to buy by the gallon. This gallon retails for 70 bucks. But I'm going to try this, and if I like it or think it's worth it or something like that, I'm going to test it out how they tell me to. Kevin tested it out. He didn't. Now, in the store, he said his didn't come out how it did in the store. And so Kevin did some other concoction that he did. But I'm going to try it out according to the directions on here. Make sure I give it a good shake before I pour some into a container. And I'm going to test it out. And if I remember, I'll try to bring some to retreat. So those at retreat, or some of you all, whoever gets to it first, can try it out as well. I'll try to put it into some spray bottles. So we'll try this out. We don't want to mess up people's irons though. So we got to figure that out. I'm going to do it on mine to see how my iron looks at the end, because anytime you're using something full concentration, like starch, I feel like a concentrated starch, then it has the tendency to be on the bottom of your iron. So I don't want that to happen to anybody's iron at retreat. A couple irons will be mine, but there will be a couple irons belonging to somebody else. So I want to make sure that everybody stuff goes back home decently. I think most of us have covers that we throw over our big boards, but as far as the iron itself, then somebody's got to clean an iron, so we don't want anybody to do that. So I'm going to test it out at home on my system first before I bring this to retreat, and then that will decide how this works out. I'm going to use it full strength, and then I'm going to mix it with some water, whatever they tell me. If it's distilled water, let's see what they recommend. First of all, they say Terial Magic is quilting and crafting spray stabilizer. So that's what it is for those that don't know what it is. They brought it to us on a piece of fabric that felt like it was a piece of paper. Okay, so that's what Kevin showed me. Kevin bought some so he can give his experience in the oh, he already is. He says, you ain't gonna like the smell of it, Miss T. Okay. It says shake bottle in a bowl, sink, or sealable bag. Spray your fabric. Make sure there are no dry spots and fabric is saturated. Hang for 10 minutes or until Terial Magic has absorbed into the fabric fibers. If it dries before ironing, lightly splits with water to dampen. Iron fabric smooth. Terial Magic can be left in a finished project or washed out depending on the effect you want. So let's shake it up. And we're going to smell it. Oh my goodness. I may have to go get me some essential oil. All right. It's all Kevin's fault. This is so much fun. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, right. Oh my goodness. It's got a seal cap on here, but it's tearing up. I don't know what that smell is. I normally have a good nose, and I can't tell you what this smells like And I'm wondering if when it's heated, it gets more intense. It's a weird smell. I don't know what that is, but I will try it out. I'll see if it gets intense when it's heated, because that's what I feel is going to happen. And he goes, blame it on Kevin, laughing out loud. Right. Oh, Lord, she going to have a fit after she smells it. I did not. I was really good. I have one of those noses that smells just about everything. Like walking into a room and stuff like that, I can smell if the gas is on from the front door, and it could have just been on for like 10 seconds, and I can smell it at the front door of a place. And I'm like, the gas is on. So I have one of those noses that smell everything. Now, right now, I do have some sinus issues, so I'm wondering if that's why I can't even relate what the smell is. I have never, right now, it's like it's something that I've smelled before, but I don't know what that is. But I'm wondering if when I heat it, and then like today, I didn't even take sinus meds and actually went outside. I did take it yesterday and the day before and all of that, but I forgot today. So I do have a few sniffles. Phyllis says, I use Terial Magic diluted with water in the sink, wet my fabric and let dry. Janet says, I bought a gallon of Stay Flow and never could get it to spray through the bottle. What kind of spray bottle you use, Kevin? What do you use? I use Terial Magic before cutting. Yeah, that's the whole point. You want to put it on your fabric and press it before you cut. I use some old spray starch pump bottle, is Kevin saying. That's what he uses. Sharon Lewis is here. Sharon, I sent your book, but I know you got to mail your check, so you can mail your $24.95. Your book has been sent. Should be arriving any day. I think your book was mailed Monday. And I think that's it. Hold on, I got a couple more things. Patterns. I ordered the retreat project patterns. They did not even have enough for everybody, so I ordered what they have. I'll pull what I have in my stash, and then people that are not working on project just won't get a pattern. It's not that big of a deal. Sewing room, I don't have that. Side hustle is a pattern. This one was ordered for Jester's Creative Space. It's a by Annie pattern. If you all don't know, by Annie patterns used to be $9.95. She had the cheapest patterns in the market for many years. Most people have their patterns at $14+. Don't give you anything of color. Let me see what hers look like, because it's been a minute since I've opened one of hers. But she has very detailed instructions. And then inside the pattern, sometimes there's codes. If there's a special video for people that have the actual pattern. Sometimes everything is in the pattern or in the regular video she have online. So it just depends. I'm trying to see if there's any type of code thing in here. And I don't see one on this one. It is all black and white. I wish she would use colors because she's dealing with so many layers. But she do use like textured different whites to black to show you the different fabrics. But sometimes when you working and stuff, you know, you forget what is what, okay? So, but this is a lot of pages. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 15 pages, because front and back, and then one page is just the back, plus the supply sheet here. I'm not going to put it up really close. And then the color part here, there is a code, and I'm not going to show it because it's on the back of this right here. So there is a unique coupon code. It says, get your free add-on video. So they have a video showing you exactly how to make it with the coupon. So they stopped putting it on a slip of paper, I guess because people were losing it. It was like on 1/4 of a piece of paper. And so I guess they were sliding out, getting lost. So I'm not going to show you that part because every pattern has a code, and I don't want somebody to use this code. And I don't know if they're it says you're unique. So this is a one-time use code, so I'm not going to show it, but there is a code behind the cover. So this is the only thing that has color in it though. So she just went up to $14.95, and she's been making patterns for years, have been keeping them at this price. And it was a little bit of an uproar, but some people in the industry understand. She has never increased her patterns since she started. It's so much has happened. COVID has happened. Paper is more expensive now. I can't even buy paper how as cheap as I used to buy it, trying to wait for a sale. The sales just aren't there like it used to be. And as I said, each of her patterns are detailed, and then you've got a video also that you can watch. So I felt like her patterns were undervalued in the first place. So yeah, there you go. The other one that came in, this one's Kim R. And we're missing one. They back ordered one of the patterns. I don't have it right here. I probably can find it though. Hold on. One of her patterns were back ordered. It was the Bowl Me Over is back ordered. I might have one. And so I might just give her mine until the other one comes, and then I'll just take that one. But I think I ordered the Bowl Me Over. This is the ultimate travel bag. And so that's what Kim ordered. Kim came to Scrap Club and had done some other company's bags, and she had done like 3 different size bags that nested into each other, and then she had one big giant tote, and it was just really beautiful. So I didn't have the ultimate tote, so I also ordered me one of those as well. So yeah, I will get these next in the mail. Kim picks up her stuff. I just need to, I'm going to put rubber band on this one for Kim, so I know I got to add something else to it. But yeah, I don't think it was a big deal to pay the $15, $14.95, which is $15 for her patterns with all the detailing. And then you've also got a very detailed video if you got any questions. So it always amazes me that, there's a Facebook group and people always are asking questions. It's like, did you watch the video? Because she has a video for every pattern. You just got to have the pattern to get the code to watch the video, to have access to the video. So that's it. I'm still trying to keep everything I need to do in this book. This little book gonna get wore out. I'm trying to keep everything in here so that I know exactly where everything is. So we'll put that over there. And I think that's it for now. We only got 7 minutes left. Oh, and we haven't done birthday shout outs for the month of April. So let me make sure I haven't missed anything first in the chat. Leetta says she also used an empty spray bottle. I like to recycle my best press. Now I can remember the purple stuff. The best press bottles. I also like those, the ones that you spray and they come out. You pump it and stuff still comes out. I like that one as well. And Lana says I will stick with best press as well. Ingrid Sews It All is here saying hi. Hello, Ingrid. Thank you. I put check in the mail to you. Okay, so she says she already did. Yeah, because Sharon's another one that, like regular postage stuff, when she sends packages, yeah, they come faster. For some reason, regular mail she sends to me, it can take up to a month. It's the craziest thing. I don't understand. And I think that's it over there. So let's do the April birthdays. We got a few birthday shout outs. I have not seen everybody come in here, but they'll probably watch the upload. So let's get busy. First one up is Sean of Go Savvy Designs. Her birthday is April 10th. So happy birthday to you, Doris O. Haven't seen her in a bit, but her birthday is April 12th. My friend Mary, her birthday is April 14th. And Peggy O'Connor's birthday is April 15th. She's in my local scrap club and my large quilting guild. And I feel like I see her all the time, but I don't. She's in two groups. Joan Elkins' birthday is April 17th. So happy birthday. Teresa McCormick and Tracy Coleman's birthday is on April 19th. So happy birthday to the April babies. I hope you are enjoying your birthday month. So have fun, everyone. Happy birthday to you. And people are posting happy birthday to the April babies. So yay. So we only got like 4 minutes left. I don't think I have any questions. I'm hoping I answered everything people need. I was just sitting here prior to coming live, just sewing. I was cutting some pieces, and these are all cut to the same width. So I am just sewing scraps together that whenever I get ready to make my next machine embroidered project, I'll have some piece fabric instead of, like if I'm doing a purse or whatever, appliques, then I've got some piece fabric. I'm just going to sew it into one piece. If it's not wide enough, I'll just add a strip to the side and then sew that on. And you know how we make it work around here. We use it all. So I'm just sewing some pieces. I'll sew here for the 4 minutes. A lot of people are still saying happy birthday in the chat to the April babies. So thank you. And I'm just here putting in my time. I'm about to go fix me something to eat. I can't remember. I don't think I ate anything today. Like, I get a little bit confused sometimes because if I know I'm going to be up all night and I was up till like 7 today, I might eat something like 2:30 or 3 o'clock, get a snack or something, because I'm going to be up longer than to 5. So, and now it's like, and then as I'm going throughout my day, it's like, I don't even think about food. That's the last thing on my brain is some food, because I feel like I just ate. This one's a little bit bigger, but we'll put it on here anyway. We'll line up one side. Sometimes I had to cut the opposite direction and had a piece longer than what I normally would have. So we'll use that too. But yeah, I need to clean this machine. So, like, I already got a couple pieces here that are already sewed together. So I'm just going to lay the ends so that they are matching on the edges. And then, because I'm not squaring anything up. And then I'm just going to make sure everything is straight on both sides, because they're all the same width just about. And then just sew a seam and call it a day. So So I make just one long piece and then I cut off of it what I need. So that way, you know how the best intentions are, I'm going to go use those scraps and then they never get used. Well, I'm prepping them, at least making them into a bigger piece of fabric that has a bigger chance of being used somewhere. And I know where I can use them. It's just a matter whenever I decide to do those projects. So I don't even have my iron on, so I'm not going to go any further. And it's 8 o'clock. Look at God. Look at God. And so I'll just keep this little stack here. And then when I need stuff to chain piece, or if I need some mindless sewing, then I'll sew on those. So let's make sure before I go out, nobody else had a final question. What's the name of the book? Prairie Home from Lori Holt, if that's what you're talking about. And my brother is also saying good night, everyone. Stay safe. So that's going to be it for me. All have a blessed evening. Be safe out there. Quilt out, everyone. See you on Saturday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And I said that all completely backwards. But that's what you get sometimes. I'll see you all Saturday, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Live, 2 hours, sewing chat. It'll be interesting what I'm sewing on. You know what I forgot to show you was that I did make my iron block. I just got to figure out what I'm going to do with the cord. So I got to put a cord. I might open this seam up and put a cord coming around some kind of way. So that's what I forgot to show you, was that I did do that. And I'm not working on this right now. I'm going to take a little break from it. I got to do some machine embroidery, but I've got 2 sections, the middle section and the bottom section done. Now I just got to do the top section. So I feel like it's only April. I feel like I have enough done to not feel like I'm behind. Okay, so I'm not going to work on this in the month of April at all. Probably I'm going to take a break. And then I'll decide from there when I'm going to work on it again. So yeah. So that's going to be it, guys. Thank you all. They're saying my block is beautiful. Miss Joyce talking about I'm waiting for God to drop me an machine out the sky. Girl, aren't we all? I'm waiting for that winning lottery ticket, okay? But that's going to be it, guys. Good night.